Hey, what's up, Roxstars? It's Rox coming to you today with a review for Love and Marriage DC Season 3, Episode 2. So let's get to it, shall we? I say I'm gonna take some time off, y'all. All the cashiers, they was like, somebody stole her truck. It was like you could hear it all throughout the store. This Rox coming to you today with a review for Love and Marriage Detroit, Love and Marriage Huntsville, our book 4, Real Housewives of Atlanta. Let's get to it, shall we? All right, you guys, so the show opens with Irena and Ashley. You know, they had went out because they were discussing the argument that Joy and Ashley had and how Irena went off and checked on Joy first, and that upset Ashley. So, you know, at first it's kind of contentious because Irena is trying to explain to Ashley, like, look, you got a bad attitude. I got a bad, not bad attitude. You got a bad temper. I have a bad temper. You know, just because you told me to stop or you tried to calm me down, that's not going to calm me down. Okay. So that's why everything continued on. Just because you said stop don't mean that it's stopping. We still arguing. Now, Ashley just explains that she was hurt by this whole thing. You know, she looks at Irena and Jamie as friends of their family and everything. And she really means, you know, this friendship means a lot to her. And the fact, I just was like, none of this means that you guys can't still be close friends or anything. Ashley is childish, okay? It's really ridiculous that I'm sitting here talking to this damn near 40-year-old woman and you sitting up here mad. I gotta be explaining to you why I went out after somebody first, you know. So, you know, they're hoping that they can patch this up, but Ashley feels like she don't really know where Irena's loyalty lies. Okay, and Irena is not really sure where her relationship falls with Ashley either, because she feels like there is some jealousy that Ashley feels about her friendship with Joy. Now, Irena, she always, you know, once Irena and Ashley finally come to terms on their friendship, then here go Irena again. You know, I just want to know if maybe you guys can sit down and talk. All this fucking sitting down and talking. Every time they sit down and talk, it's a problem. So no, that's not gonna work either. And finally, Ashley was just like, I don't want to sit down and talk to her. She mad because she thinks that she had the nerve to say that I'm jealous of her and her fake locks. You know, the fact that she says them kind of things, that there is some jealousy, because when you don't care about somebody, it's just sort of like, I don't think about that girl. Like, I don't think about that girl. Okay. But her always having to throw a jab in at something, that lets you know that this girl is up under your skin. Okay, your slip is hanging. People can see it. So, you know, Ashley wants Irena to choose sides. Irena's not going to do that. You know, Ashley keeps on saying that she doesn't care and everything, but yeah, she does care. Yeah, Ashley is quite special. Now, let's jump over to Joy. So Joy is out with Winter, and, you know, I'm going to just say this. These friendships don't feel organic. They feel very forced. Nothing about Joy and Winter makes me feel like these two would ever be friends, other than the fact that they're on this show. Okay? Just two totally different personalities. You know, Winter and her. If you guys don't know this about me by now, is I cannot stand like extra super bubbly, like, not that I can't stand it, but that stuff wears on my nerves very quickly, because I usually just want somebody to just be calm and just talk to me. Okay. You know, so Joy and Winter, they're working out together, and then afterwards they're talking about the Christmas party. You know, Winter, I wasn't invited, you know, I wasn't invited, you know, I've had all these problems with these girls, these ladies, you know. And so Joy tells her, girl, I was only there for a few seconds. As soon as I got in there, it was up and it was stuck. And, you know, Ashley wanted to confront her about whatever and this and that. You know, Ashley told that me and Clifford was already married. And Winter was just like, well, you guys are married? Oh, but that wasn't for her to tell. Okay. No, it wasn't for her to tell, and hence the problem. So, yeah. Ashley told her best friend, and, you know, Winter was just like, oh God, not that best friend. And so it's this big problem. And then she said that Joy said that Ashley tried to make it seem like Joy was the one who was the problem, when really she was the one. And Winter was like, oh, she knows all about it. She knows all about how these ladies act. And really, this is on a whole nother level. Like, this is even worse than what Winter went through. And I was just like, it's pretty much the same thing. Ashley treats Winter and Joy pretty much the same. Okay, she don't see it for neither one of them. Clifford tells us about his relationship with the girl Carmen. Carmen was on the show Ready to Love, and I guess she was one of the love interests that was competing for his heart. And apparently, I don't watch the show, but apparently she was like she was a runner-up, one of the ones that maybe he could have chosen had he not chosen Joy. Okay. And those shows to me feel so inauthentic, because I don't know how people fall in love. I don't know how Ready to Love works, but I just don't know how people think that they can fall really head over heels in love with somebody just in a couple of weeks time. I'm sure it happens in real life, but the pessimistic side of me makes me feel like those shows are all bullshit, and really is just to put themselves out there. Somebody wants to be on the show. Okay, let's go on this dating show. Okay. And I feel like maybe that's probably why Clifford and Carmen could work together, because they probably didn't even really like each other on the show like that anyway. Yes, they put on for the show as if, oh, I'm falling in love, and oh, I don't know who I'm supposed to choose, and oh, is it this girl or this girl? But I'm just like, maybe they really just was putting on for the show, and really they can work together as homeboy and homegirl, but it looks improper because now you on another reality show, you actually married somebody from that show, and then here you still got your runner-up working for you. That's crazy looking. That's crazy sounding. But maybe they really didn't see it for each other anyway. You guys see what I'm saying? So just keep that part of it in the back of your mind. But on the show, the optics are bad. It just is bad, because he's with Carmen. Carmen is this business person. She is the one that's helping him get his trademark for his beard oil and all this. I'm just like, yeah, Canva Beauty and Mael Organics and Shea Moisture and all. They had to start somewhere, I'm sure. Okay. Not everybody got a damn beard, so he gonna have to add more to it and all this, but yeah, whatever. But it looks bad because now you have another woman telling you what your wife is not doing. And even though we talking about business, when people are watching this on a show, it very easily can convert over to people saying that she's talking about Joy not doing this, that, and the other as your wife. It's looking like your wife is not doing what she needs to do for you, but really she's his wife and not his business partner. So, you telling me that my wife is not helping me with my business, it's still, it's not a good look. It's not a good look. The optics look bad. Even if Joy is okay with it, the fact that Carmen is saying the things, and these are all things that you would say just in a regular business meeting, but the fact that they have that relationship that was pseudo intimate from before, that's the problem here. So I'm just like, Cliff, I hope you know that you want your marriage to be having this much scrutiny. People are going to be talking about y'all and y'all throuple and all of that. And even though it's a laughing joke right now, all it takes is for, the Love and Marriage fans to get a hold of it. Even though Love and Marriage Huntsville fans, they don't fuck with DC the same. Okay. But it could really cause extra problems in this marriage that they really don't need to have. Maybe it's just me and my pride and shit, but I'm telling you, I don't need a bitch telling me what I'm not doing. It's gonna be a problem. So, of course, he goes home and he's telling Carmen about, the meeting with Joy and what was said and everything. Not Joy, Carmen, and what was said and everything. And Joy is a good sport, because Joy knows what everybody's relationship is. Joy was just like, I don't know what the problem is. He's sitting up there saying I ain't did nothing. I did everything. I've done everything thus far. Yes, I haven't done the trademark because she was busy. She was out of town or whatever. But everything else I've done thus far. But if she want to take over the trademark thing, fine. Let her take the damn trademark thing over. And then Carmen and Joy, they just have certain differences in the way that the business should be ran. And again, I don't know. Like, you can have Carmen as your business partner, but I don't like the idea of her being on this show, because I think that it's going to bring extra pressure on their marriage. They don't see it now, but it's coming. I don't know why people don't be seeing this kind of stuff either. It's just like you're on a reality show. Like, don't you know the formula? They are going to attack your marriage now. You are going to be, everything is going to be about who cheating, what. That's all Love and Marriage. That's all their franchise is about, is the man cheating on the woman. That's it. So I hope they know what they're doing. Now, Winter. Now, just Winter again. It feels so disconnected from the show, but maybe eventually they trying to bring Winter in some kind of way. We see her working with Black Block, okay? She is at the studio. She's really trying to make a go of this singing thing. And she has her middle sister there to visit. Okay, because she says that her middle sister is the one that, you know, just listens and gives her good advice and all of that. And she wants to talk to her about Usha. Something tells me that Winter is one of them ones that falls in love quite quickly. Because the middle sister was like, how's everything going? And she was like, everything is going good. Okay, we've already even said the I love yous to each other. And the sister kind of had that look on her face like, oh, Lord, Winter, here we go again. Now, we know Winter was married twice, to the kid's father and then to the old boy last year that gave her all that grief and everything. What was his name? Kevin? Was that his name? Keith, Kevin, something like that. But that relationship, she had moved quite fast in when she got married. Remember, she had never even been to his house and he lived in his mama basement and all of that. So now she with Usha, and as far as we know, they only been together for a few episodes. So it's just like, y'all already love each other and all. Yeah, you slow your ass down. You know, Winter is trying to take up for herself and say that she's only been in love twice. Wasn't in love, she said, with the kid's father. And then I guess this last one is your child. I'm just like, Winter, just slow down, calm down. So yeah, I think that Winter is one of them ones that, you know, fools rush in. Winter is one of them fools. Now let's jump over to the Silvas. Oh my God, they get on my nerves so bad. Now, first, let's talk about Ashley and talking to her assistant. Ashley's assistant is like, look at this shit that Lil Jamie posted. Okay. And Lil Jamie went on a posting spree, as the young people do. You know, when they get upset, they go straight to social media. You know, people our age, we don't understand it, but that's what the kids do. Okay. And so he was mad when Quick was going on and on about, you know, Lil Jamie being a bad kid, and Lil Jamie, you know, his son don't do this, and, you know, Lil Jamie do that. And I already knew. I remember that review quite clearly. I remember how irritated I was that the principal felt that he even needed to speak on somebody else's kid the way that he was. Like, how stupid are you that you don't realize that comparing kids like that was never going to go over well? Okay, so yeah, he was upset, and so he said a lot of shit about Quick, and now, you know, Ashley has to try to tell us without telling us that her man was tripping and that he was wrong, but, you know, she still got to be the supportive wife. So she was all like, you know, Quick did use the wrong words, but he, you know, his heart was in the right place. And I was like, his heart wasn't in the right place. That nigga was trying to make himself look better by making, you know, Big Jamie and Little Jamie's situation look worse. Okay. Oh, you're this glowing father. Yes, I did have a bad upbringing, or, you know, I was a bad kid, but I turned it around. Now I'm doing well and my kids are doing well. But Big Jamie and Little Jamie over there, they still shit is fucked up. Like, that's how the principal comes off to me. Okay. And self-important, self-righteous, all of that. So anyway, she was just like, yeah, she knows that hearing the word bad kid is triggering. And so, yeah, he should have never said that. But, you know, they need to just have a conversation. So she calls Irena and says, yeah, we need to all sit down and talk because Lil Jamie, you know, we need to try to get this cleared up. I did like the fact that they all sat down and talked, because you guys know, like I know, whenever you don't like confront these issues, and those are issues that just continue to get bigger and bigger and bigger on the show. Really, they could have used it as a storyline to make it get bigger, but I guess they wanted to nip at least this problem in the bud, because I don't think that this was really on their bingo card. Lil Jamie going off the way that he did. Okay. So yeah, we gonna all get together and let's hash it out and talk it out. And Ashley's feelings was like, you know, everybody needs to take accountability for what they did. No, everybody don't. It's not everybody. It's just your damn husband. Okay, but whatever. So they get all together at the Tyler's house. Quick, Annie, Ashley come, and then it's Irena, Big Jamie, and Lil Jamie. Now, Lil Jamie is still on there like, I don't really know how this is gonna go, because Quick, I thought we was cool and everything, and then the stuff that he said, like, it rubbed him wrong, so he don't even really know how it's gonna be. Honestly, Quicksilver his ass came to that thing. He already had a chip on his shoulder. Whenever you react, like, if you don't have, like, sense enough to try to listen to what somebody is saying, you overreact immediately. That's because your ass is guilty. Lil Jamie very clearly told him what he had a problem with, why he had the problem and everything. And Quick was just like, oh, wait, he was all, I was like, nigga, what is you all huffed up and mad about? Okay? Why are you screaming? Why are you yelling? Just like Lil Jamie said, he said, why are you cursing at me? I'm not even cursing. Because I'm mad. Nigga, what you mad for? You the one said all that shit about me on the show. Okay? You mad because I'm confronting you. Even as a 25-year-old, I'm speaking up for myself. And my parents are here because my parents support me. Okay? Like Big Jamie said, I can say whatever the fuck I want to say about my kid. Okay? I've said way worse. And if anybody was being real with themselves, if you have had kids and you have had them confrontations with your kids, yeah, nobody wants to admit to it, but being a parent is fucking work. And sometimes the motherfuckers will make you so goddamn mad that you will say all kind of stuff. I really try not to. I really try not to talk to my kids that way. But I'm telling you that it's work not to, because sometimes you want to cuss them out like any motherfucker on the street. Okay? But you already know that the damage that it does to them, so you try not to. But these kids try you. Okay? So be realistic about it. I'm sick of the principal thinking that he gonna just put people in their place, that he gonna overtalk everybody and everything. And I know Ashley knew that he was tripping. But she just was like, okay, everybody calm down. But it wasn't really no way. He didn't need to get like that. All he needed to say was like, you know what? Lil Jamie, my bad. I shouldn't have said what I said on TV. Even if I did feel that way, we could have had a conversation and everything. But the fact that I said something like that on TV is making it like he needed to just say, I apologize for doing that. And that's it. All that he trying to explain and everything. I was like, nigga, you ain't not about to weasel yourself out of this. You getting confronted by this kid. And you said the stuff, you didn't think that boy was going to want to actually sit down and look you in your face and be like, nigga, that was fucked up. I didn't like what you said to me. Now, I am glad that Lil Jamie did stand his ground, because even when Quick was like, I want the best for you, he was like, well, I couldn't tell it. I can't see it. It was like, no, we're not just letting you off with all these little pat answers that you coming up with. You was trying to make yourself look good. Once everybody calms down, the principal does apologize. And Lil Jamie, he apologizes for going straight to the internet. And they kind of get it squashed and everything. But if I was Jamie and Irena, I would like, I'm sure they're smart enough to know that, okay, yeah, this TV shit and everything, they try to make, they making it seem like, oh yeah, we all good friends and family and everything. But Ashley is tripping with Irena. And the principal is tripping with Lil Jamie and Big Jamie. Like, to me, he's just, I don't know how they deal with deal with Quick. Talking about he mad at everything. I know what it's like, because, you're not just mad at me. You're not mad at me. You mad at everything. No, nigga, I'm mad at you. Okay? I'm mad at you right now. That's just you. We not talking about everything and all the shit that's going on in my life. We talking about just me and you, the conversations that we having right here. They ain't got shit to do with whatever else I done did in the past. Okay? So yeah, that right there, the Silvas, they are not really likable people. Now, lastly, Ashley, we see her working out on the bike. And, she likes to work out on her bike. She says that she is addicted to it. Anyway, the principal tells her that he is getting into wrestling. And so they're going to all go down to the wrestling match. He's invited all the fellas. Okay? He just texted everybody and told them. She was just like, you going to have, Clifford, the big red dog, come. And he was just like, I mean, I didn't give him a personal invitation, but he was part of the text. So yeah, he's part of the group. I invited all the guys. So yeah, I'm assuming Clifford is gonna be there as well. She's still mad about him saying that they jealous of them, and I was just like, girl, what is it? Clearly Ashley is one of them people that hold stupid grudges. But yeah, he probably gonna be there because, you know, Clifford and Jamie are really close, and you heard when the principal was just like, you know, they're very close now. You know, if you're gonna see one, you're gonna see the other. Okay, and again, she has something smart to say, and I was just like, every comment that she says is just jealousy tinged. It's just got a little tinge of jealousy on the end. Ashley, grow up, girl. But anyway, the fellas, so they go to this wrestling match, and I'm thinking to myself, like, Quick is talking about is money in wrestling, but what is he talking about? Like, are you gonna be the wrestler? Are you investing in a wrestling character? Are you sponsoring somebody? Like, I don't understand what he means there's a lot of money in wrestling. Yes, we already know that wrestlers make a lot of money and all of that, but how does he fit into all of that? Nigga, what you talking about? You about to start the next WWE or something? Like, what is it? It was a whole lot of money in it. You know, once I found out you could do... Oh, principal. You know, every time you get one of these niggas that send, you know, they find out about a new business venture that they can do, and all of a sudden they just everything is wrestling. Okay, so he is like getting the guys out there. I'm like, Clifton, is it Clifton or Clifford? I think it's actually Clifton. Clifton, your ass just had back surgery. I know you ain't fixing to do none of this. He was just like, no, he ain't fixing to get out there, even though we saw his ass flipping somebody. I said, nigga, what? If I was trying to cuss his ass out, nigga, I know I ain't sit up here all night with you whining, damn near crying around here, helping you take a bath, helping you wipe your ass, okay, taking you back and forth to the fucking doctor, all this up all night, you in pain, you know, you sit up here and flip a motherfucker in this ring because your ego was feeling a little bit touched. Yeah, he'd have got cussed out. If something would have happened, you would have been taking your own fucking self to the hospital with your stupid ass. Mr. broke his back before. Child, we done had all kind of shit happen up in this house before. So yeah, I would have been mad because that is a lot of work. But anyway, the fellas, they all do their little thing, you know. Quick shows them like a couple of the wrestling moves, and then they all practice and do it and everything. You know, Jamie was like, I'm an athlete, you know, so I can do this. But Jamie, like he said, he 50. Retired. Anybody fixing to be up here fucking around, flipping people and hurting themselves and all that. But I can do a little fall back up off the ring, ropes or whatever. So they do that. Like I said, Clifton, he flips somebody, and then they start talking about, you know, business and all this, and Clifton tells them about his beard oil venture and how Carmen was one of the runner-ups on the show, and now she's working for him, and they all just sort of like, what? Like, how's this working for you? Jamie was just like, so how's Joy handling it? And he was like, well, she's fine with it because, you know, Carmen kind of handles his PR, and she's always done that and all. And Jamie was just like, I mean, I guess. I mean, I'm sure he knows what he's doing. He's like, but he is a good-looking big guy, you know, suave and everything. The ladies love him some Clifton, and I think he knows it. And, you know, maybe this ain't the road. Maybe this is wrong road that you're going up. I don't think that Clifton and Carmen probably are messing around, but I think that the proximity of them in this relationship and on this show is just not going to be a good look for them. I think that Joy is secure in her relationship with Clifton, but I think that all it's going to take is for that outside chatter, that outside noise to come in. We see it all the time on Love and Marriage. That's all it's going to take. And you guys are going to have people having a spotlight and scrutinize your marriage. Not good. But hey, some people gotta learn the hard way. All right, you guys, that is it. Let me get on off of here and get this edited. Make sure that you thumbs up the video, comment, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I'm Roxanne. The channel is It's Rox. Everything else I do will be in the bottom bar. All right. So I hope that you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day, and I plan on doing the same. Until next time, Roxstars. Bye.